Would you like your salon staff to be better listeners to the guests that are sitting in the chair? Well, watch this video to find out how. Hi, it's Jason Everett from highperformancesalon.com. And listening, I mean, really listening to your guest is a very underrated skill, because if you listen to your guest right, they will actually walk out of there as a more loyal customer. They will tell all their friends about you, and they'll probably walk out the door buying retail and even upgrading some services while they're there. But if not done correctly, it'll lead to your guest running out the door and trying to find another salon that will actually sit and listen to them. So what can you do to make your salon staff better listeners? Well, here's a couple pointers that'll get you on the right path. First of all, you want to talk about something called preconceived discussions. You know what I'm talking about? It's like when you're sitting and having that discussion with somebody, you're already in your mind thinking about what you want to say as soon as they close their mouth and finish speaking, right? We're constantly having that conversation with ourselves. Okay, when do I jump in? What am I going to say? What's going on? And instead of being present with that person who's sitting in front of you, you're trying to come up with the right answer. So what you want to do is actually teach your staff to take a pause after their guest finishes talking. Sometimes in the salon, things can get going really quickly and you have this rapid fire, rapid pace conversation, but just teach your staff to actually take a pause and say, that's interesting. And then say whatever it is that they're going to say that hopefully they weren't just formulating the whole time where they were having that conversation with the guest that's sitting there. And it'll make a huge difference in really taking that extra beat, that extra moment, and having that conversation. Now, if you want to take this a step further, I've got a great idea for a team meeting that could go a really long way. So what I would do is get together a bunch of 3x5 cards and write down secrets on those cards. Now you can define that however you choose to, but it's something hidden that you wouldn't necessarily know. Like maybe I just got a new puppy, or I just found out that my kid's graduating from high school, or whatever it is, right? It could be something you're excited because you didn't think they were gonna make it, right? So you write down a whole bunch of these secrets, and then you role play a consultation where somebody sits down in the chair and they just have a 2-minute conversation, put a 2-minute timer on, and then the person who is asking the questions, pretending to be the stylist, just tries to ask the questions about that person's day who's sitting in the chair and have an actual consultation, like what brought you in today, what can I do for you, and kind of go through that whole process, but then see if they can uncover the secret that's there on that card. Because what it'll do is it's actually gonna force that service provider's mind to start thinking about what they could ask, like, hey, even just asking a question like, tell me about what's new with you. And if you wait for the answer and they start giving you information, then you can get to the secret. But here's the thing, most people, when they say what's new with you, people go, nothing, and they roll on and they wait forward, because most people give those questions as a pleasantry, like I'm asking the question, but I don't really want to know the answer. So if you want to teach them that practice of pausing and saying that's really interesting, tell me more about that, right? You can get them to move forward, go deeper in the conversation, practice their ability to listen. You've probably heard this before, but we have one mouth and 2 ears. Use them appropriately. Use that for your next team meeting. Write down those little cards, make them secrets that they have to uncover while they're sitting down with the guest. And it'll just be a fun way for you to actually interact with your staff and see how many people can actually uncover those secrets by truly listening to and being present with their guest as they sit in the chair. So try that out. Let me know how it works for you in the comment section, or shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from you. So if you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel or go over to Facebook and check out our Profitable Salon Owner page, where we help salon owners grow their income and grow their teams. Until then, have an awesome week.